The sport of rock crawling is full of drivers pushing their rigs to the limit, conquering the seemingly unconquerable. Yes, skilled drivers are common. Few of them, though, are like Clay Egan. As a professional crawler, Clay has proven his abilities again and again, with his team ranking nationally in the top 10, beating out hundreds of others on a regular basis. That is a feat in and of itself. But for Clay, even the largest of rocks is nothing compared to what he has already overcome. You see, when Clay isn't wheeling a course, he's still wheeling. Clay started out racing motocross. His love for the sport pointed to a life full of thrill of competition until a riding accident 12 years ago took that opportunity away. With only limited feeling in his arms and the complete loss of feeling in his legs, it seemed that he would never compete in sports again. A chance meeting with officials from UROC, the United Rock Crawling and Off-Road Challenge, changed all of that forever.
They obviously saw I was in a wheelchair and started asking questions. I told them, that I grew up racing motocross and had broken my neck in a motorcycle accident. And, then it's like this light bulb went off in these guys' head at the same time. They're like, look, we've got a custom Jeep that we can't compete in anymore. What if we were to help you get it set up, with hand controls and take you around and you could compete? And I was like, sure, that sounds awesome.
That was the beginning of a journey that has taken Clay to the top of the rock crawling industry and beyond, giving him the chance to highlight his abilities, not his disability. Using special hand controls, Clay is able to compete just like any other driver. The only difference is that for the most part, Clay is better. After writing a book, Over the Top, which focuses on helping everyone, handicapped and otherwise, overcome life's challenges, Clay has continued thriving as a professional crawler. With the help of his team, he has surpassed all expectations.
We go through and make Clay the best he can be, and we're a team. We're all good friends and basically family.
These guys have been my best friends since the 8th grade. They've stuck through it all with me. They've helped me build this team to where it is today, and I couldn't do it without these 4 guys. I wouldn't be sitting here without those guys.
For Clay, it isn't just about the sport, but about access as well. He is like every other handicapped individual who has discovered the joy of exploration by ATV, PWC, and even modified ski. It gives them the chance to enjoy what the rest of us take for granted. Rock crawling is all about obstacles and the thrill of going over the top. Clay Egan personifies that drive. He has inspired and encouraged those around him. But for Clay, his rock crawling career is simpler and more personal.
It's about being back involved with motorsports again. After my accident, never in my whole life did I ever think I was going to compete again in motorsports. And, it's just opened up a whole lot of new doors.
For me, him being in a wheelchair, he's not handicapped. He does more for what he's doing. You can see what he's doing and what he's trying. And it just goes on and on. Since the accident about 12 years ago, he's never had a bad day. Clay has always been positive, always been willing there to help somebody. He's such an inspiration to so many people. It's amazing.
From the trailheads to the west, I'm Joe Lee.